Welcome to the next activity in the Weekly Why series. I'm Liz Owens-Bolts, one of the MAET program coordinators, and I'll be guiding you through the next two activities. To participate in this week's Why, you'll need your notes from the first activity and some space to record new thoughts, a mobile device, laptop, or computer, and a timer. Your phone is perfect. Please feel free to pause this video at any time as I guide you through the activity. All right, are you ready? We started by brainstorming your big teaching why, thinking about the multiple facets that come together to develop it. You used physical materials to craft a representation of your why. Last week, we used your initial brainstorm to focus in and narrow your why down to one sentence. As we continue to think about who we are and the associated whys in our learning spaces, this week we're going to think about how our why can cause ripples of impact. Pause this video and take a moment to draw 4 concentric circles like this on some spare paper or using another tool you prefer. Now, write your one-sentence why from last week's activity in the smallest circle. Remember, this is your why that drives you. Now, think about the next ripple out from the impact of your why. As you try to communicate your why to different stakeholders, you need to understand the impact and value to each of these groups so that you can clearly communicate it to gain buy-in and investment from others. So, why is this important to the students in your classroom? Your ripples might be different. They might be broader, narrower, or go outside of the formal educational hierarchy depending on your why and your professional goals. Starting at the classroom level is just one possible way to approach this. You'll have 2 minutes to capture your thoughts. When you're ready, pause this video and start your timer. Now, think about the next ripple out from the impact of your why. Maybe this is your grade level, subject area, department, or building. Why is this important at this level? Set your timer for 2 minutes and record your thoughts. Now, we'll go to one more ripple to consider the impact of your why. Maybe this is your school, university, or district level. Why is it important at this level? Pause this video and take 2 more minutes to capture your thoughts. Now you have a visual that represents how your why impacts and adds value to your learning community at different levels, which makes your why stronger. So, are you ready for a quick-fire challenge? You have 30 minutes, seriously, only 30 minutes, to share your why in a way that captures the motion of your impact. When your 30 minutes is up, save your creation and tweet it out to the MAET hashtag if you'd like. Be sure to add it to the folder where you're saving your weekly why artifacts. Your creation must include all your ripples of impact, have motion, and have a good pace for readability. You will need to be succinct with any text or writing. Some possible tools that you might consider for your creation are Google Slides, creating an animation that you publish or export your slides as images to create a GIF, PowerPoint or Keynote, Easy GIF, or stop motion video. Or choose your own way to capture motion and choose your favorite tool to do so. We'll see you next week for the Weekly Why activity.